Hey up everybody, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a happy Monday. I am so surprised with you guys. I was just looking at the chat. You've already guessed what the giveaway will be. You can get nothing past you guys. You guys always figure everything out. How's it going everybody? How's it going KB? We're giving away an MBT 70. You've already guessed it. I was going to save it for a few minutes, but it's hashtag insider information, what console you're on, and your gamer tag. You cheeky little sausages, you lot. Okay, first off, here we go. So this is insider information. We've been away for a few weeks, so just to remind you guys, if you've never been here before, or if it's been a little while, I'll give you a quick update on what we do here today. We're going to be looking at what's going on tomorrow. We're going to take a look at the downtime announcement. We're also going to preview what's going on. We're going to then jump onto the game. We're going to go and play a few battles in the new MBT 70. We're going to show off the new 3 skins. We're going to look at its detailed statistics. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a I'm just reading this description here. So it looks like it's kind of it developed into the Leopard 1, and I love my MBTs, so I'm really excited to play this one. You'll be able to get that tomorrow. Before we get started, I'd like you guys to head on over to the stream, as my camera is flickering out, so hopefully that isn't a problem for the rest of the stream. All right, let's take a look at the downtime notification here. So we just got a standard 2-hour downtime tomorrow for you guys. Same time, same place. I don't know at this time if we have any fixes. I know there's a few things that I'm tracking with bugs, but we'll have to see. We'll confirm them tomorrow if we do get anything in. I do remember Paingon mentioning that the green thumb may get in on Tuesday, the green thumb fix that we've been tracking for a few weeks now. So I'll let you guys know tomorrow if that does indeed get in. Okay, this is what we've got here tomorrow. So we've got the new MBT 70. 3 skins for it. We saw them on Friday. We're going to look at them again today. Desert, Summer, and Urban. It's an Era 3 heavy. I know it's an MBT. It's just how it is in the game. MBT 70, Western Alliance. As I've wrote on here, get the bug fixes tomorrow. If there is any, hopefully there is. We have the October challenge, which is a multi-week earn-up for the T54E2. Here's your bundles. So there's a bunch of MBT 70 bundles. And it looks like there's a skip ahead bundle here as well for the October challenge. There's your other ones: Leading Steel, Offense, Destruction, Secured, and Scouting Party. Deals of the Week, the STA2 and Lantern C. Some good choices there. And your personal offer, 26E5 and the FCM 50T and the 50TP Prototype. I will keep an eye out for your guys' questions. Can I buy? Do I have any information on French line in the Cold War? No, I don't have any information on that. I'm not aware of the French tanks in Cold War being in development or anything at all. I will find out like you guys. And so we'll see about that. How's it going, FJM? If you guys want to tag me in the questions, you can feel free to do so, and I will just chip away at answering them as I see them. If I don't answer a question, feel free to ask it again, and hopefully I'll catch it second time around. Alrighty. Let's jump over to the gameplay. Oh, forgot. Twitch streams Friday and Monday. It says here, a new tank line first look and preview and giveaway. So, we'll see what happens on Friday. All right. What console? How's it going, my friend? Any updates on adding disable options for the camera and light filters? That's something that will need to be built. So I wouldn't expect, if that is going to be the case, I wouldn't expect something like that in what has been a few days since that fix. It's going to be something that's going to take a little bit of time to build if that's the direction we're going, and that's the direction I've suggested from looking at you guys' feedback. So let's go back to Tuesday. We saw the color filters and the color grain, sorry, the filter grain added, and it was added to make it look kind of more like some of those, you know, classic war films that we grew up with. And basically the feedback that we got back was that it was causing headaches and some eye strain, and even from yourself, I know that you'd sent some feedback in for me as well, and that was regarding the dynamic camera elements. And it looks like all of that was kind of toned back on Friday. Everything apart from the colors. The colors are still the same, but the grain filter was removed, and that dynamic camera with the shaking and stuff, that looks like it was kind of reduced as well. So keep letting me know your feedback on that, guys, and we can chase it up. What I have done as with regards to feedback is I've passed that feedback on, and I've suggested that if possible, it should be like an opt-in thing, because I do know that some people do actually like those features. So let's get to the tank. So this is it's the like let's go on the armor viewer here so we get a better look at that. So that's kind of the armor profile of the MBT 70. And let's have a look at the detailed statistics. So I believe these are final, so they shouldn't change before tomorrow. However, as always, I am on the beta here, and so this is we're seeing stuff before it comes out. So if anything does change, that's what's happened here as well. And as always, ignore all that gold and stuff up there. It's meaningless. It's just testing. What's the reason in putting MBTs in Era 3? Even though it's a Era 2 tank. We did actually answer that on Friday. It matches up with the eras. The eras in Era 3 is typically like 1960s, 70s, I believe. Sorry, 1970s to 1990, I believe the era is. So it does fit quite well in that era there. You have to think about it as well. It's the Era 1, you're kind of in your like 1950s, 60s, and there isn't a main battle tank doctrine then. And then you get into Era 2, still even then, this idea of a main battle tank still being developed. So it's that Era 3 is when you really get that main battle tank idea. So so it makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys as well. What is a charmed life perk? Sounds like something off The Sims or something. But we don't get that. We don't get a perk to not die. Nobody does. All right. So let's have a look at the skins. And this is what you guys are going to be winning today. So this isn't naked, but with the I think it's the, what is that camouflage I've got on there? Stones pattern. So this isn't naked, as the development team says. This is what it looks like naked. So you can see it's definitely, you know, along that lines of it looks an awful lot like how main battle tanks ended up looking. That kind of ability to go hold down, its armor's up front, it's sloped. It's an interesting turret design there. Kind of the back of it reminds me like of an Abrams, but the front of it does kind of give that like leopard vibes. Here's the other camouflages. This is summer. Desert. The desert one's my favorite. I also stuck that American flag on there, so that's not going to be part of the skin. That's just me. And this is the urban. Let's have a look here what Mr. Degeneratio's got to say here. He wants me to post the news. I'm sorry. I always forget. Let me post this for you guys so you can have a read while I'm playing. There you go. That's live for you. Alrighty. let's play. As always, I've got a fully skilled commander, 9 perks active, and I've also got a bunch of equipment on the tank. I've got vents, the loader, and I think it's the advanced armor as well, just to get a little bit more protection. I'm not going to show you the tech tree. I've seen you guys on Reddit, you cheeky sausages. I've seen you guys with your theories. So all we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing this MBT 70. Watson, how are you doing? I believe there's something going on for Halloween. Pain Good said that they're hoping to have the Monster Hunter, however there's a bug with it at the moment. So fingers crossed they can get that sorted, but I believe that you're going to be seeing a Halloween. I've gone into a game on my own. Amazing. Well, this is what it looks like. Let's go back and try again. Fail. So Halloween. I actually just bought my Halloween costume yesterday, and just some interesting news for you guys. You're going to be seeing me get very hairy as these streams get closer to Halloween. I have a costume. I'm going to be growing this beard out a little bit, so it's going to get a little scraggly, and this hair's going to just get even longer. It's to go with my costume, and I will wear it on stream for you guys, as always. I think I dressed up last year. I will wear it again this year for you guys. Let's do this properly this time. What do you think I've dressed up as in chat? Let me know in chat. It's not a werewolf, KB. I can't get that hairy. Let me just double check I've done this right. That'd be embarrassing. Do it twice. Okay. It's also a public room if any super testers want to join. You're more than welcome to join for one of the games. We did a pirate last year, guns and vans, so no pirates. Garfield, I don't think that the season starts on the 12th. There'll be more information on that coming soon, but I don't think it. I think this year there's a little gap, but hopefully we'll be able to get some more information for you guys on that. So that's just what I think. I will try and clarify that for you guys. Hopefully, maybe somebody in the chat can let me know if we got a Lady Obscura knocking around or a modern call out. Or if indeed we will be waiting just a little bit longer just to find out when exactly the season's starting. Why is Wargaming trying to change artillery on +2, -2 causes more frustration to way more players? Why not address +2, -2 and add more +1, -1? Why not address everything that upsets players? And I feel like that's what we're doing at this time. Everything is kind of out there right now. We're aware that there's players would like to see improvements to like +1, -1 and the matchmaker and things like that, but also players would like us to look at artillery and kind of look at artillery 2.0, try and get it fairer for players. But there's even more issues than that as well. Let's look at Era 2, let's look at light tanks maybe in general. Like there's so many issues. Maps, wow, I don't play a lot of Era 3, so I'm a little rusty with where to aim on these M1s here, and they recently just got buffed as well, so we'll see if we get whooped here. I like the sound of that gun. Hopefully you guys can hear that. But yeah, I don't think that we specifically like focus in on anything in particular. We're trying to focus on all player pain points. We don't have an ETA on everything, but I'd say that there's not one thing that's completely taken precedence. Maybe like the UI recently has taken precedence, but we know that there's a bunch of other things that need looking at as well. So kind of a neutral answer to that, but we know what you guys want to see, and hopefully we can keep addressing them like we did mainly in 7.1. 7.1.1 was probably my favorite update recently. 7.2 was okay, but I want us to keep up those improvements for you guys, because that's what you guys are telling me about. You want improvements. Keep pushing for you. Clan improvements, that's another big one as well I see all the time. You know, our clans have been so patient, so I hope that we can get some movement on that soon. I know that they're working on a leaderboard feature at the moment, but I know that you guys would be interested in a few more things that go a little further than just that, so I'm writing it up for you guys. I'm really enjoying this tank, I must say. And it's also got missiles as well. I'll try and get one of those loaded up now and see if I can hit someone with it. Mercenaries and tanks, asks Plum. It's something I believe we said that they're looking at getting in by the end of the year. I believe that that when mercenary contracts do return, it will be the, I think it's the machine, I think is the first one that they're looking at doing. But I think we're a little ways off to kind of give like a big update on that at this time. Really trying to choose my target here. I don't want to use a missile on someone who's nearly dead, especially when we're winning like this. But then again, there's not really anyone to choose from. I'm gonna have to shoot at someone. Let's try and see if I can dip this over there. Nope. It's worth a try. That's what we got here. 1.2 partially broke the spectator HUD. Oh no! Visha, I wasn't aware of this. I'm due to write up a bunch of tickets on the spectator HUD. One of my ambassadors, Kellen, really, you know, big comp guy, has wrote up a whole document for me on the next steps. Next steps on the spectator HUD. So if you could, please can you message that to me on Discord, and I'll see if I can get a ticket up for you on that. Damn, spot is good. Where are you? It's behind me. So yeah, I'm not aware of that bug right now, so if you could just let me know, and I'll see if I can knock the ticket up after this. Legal Emperor! No one would have noticed. You could have got away with it. Noodle10, tell us everything that we've got in the next 2 years. I don't know. I know, you know, going back to the quality of life stuff, and I know that we still owe you guys a quality of life page, and we've still not got it. And I'm just as annoyed as you guys. But we do have a wish list of things that we'd like to do. And we have talked about a few of those things before. If you go back to the quality of life update stuff, you can find it on the portal. But yeah, all I'm aware of really is what's going on for the next few months, and I can't tell you that. Hey, we got a wild Rybot knocking around in the chat. We miss you. I hope you're doing really good. It's so nice to see you, you know, coming to support us, even though you've moved on. But if you are here, very good to see you, and I hope you settle in really well. And thank you so much for helping me with that this morning. Just shows how much of a classy person you are to help someone with that, and you don't even work for us anymore. News for session. Oh, I imagine you mean season, Dark Angelo. Dark Angel. Sorry, Dark Angel. My bad. I don't have any season updates at this time. I think that, from what I can tell, there might be a little delay between seasons this time around. I think because of Halloween. But we'll have to wait and see. That's just me speculating from what I can see. I'm sure that we'll have some information for you guys on that really soon. The M10 referral tank, the main reward of the recruit program, that's the exclusive one, right? So this morning I got a bunch of messages from my ambassadors inquiring as to, is this the only way that you can get that referral tank? For now, yes. You have to refer someone and play a certain amount of battles together. So for the time being, yeah, that's the only way that you can get it. I've not been able to. It's Monday. We don't work the weekends. I've not been able to kind of, you know, look into that even further if there's any plans. But I will pass on as feedback that that our tank collectors would be interested in picking it up. You know, aside from the referral program. Site 420. The Mento Commander. I know. There's just so many things that... So, there's so many things that I want to put in as improvements. I don't want to put in an improvement for a MintoVimto Commander. Even though you guys want it, I just don't want to put it in until... you know, we're in a really good state with things, like with regards to improvements and stuff. If 7.2 would have gone a little bit better, I think that I would have put it in. But right now, what I want to do is I want to put in improvement tickets that you guys have sent to me and suggestions and stuff like that. So, oi, bot. Things like that. So, pass on some of the improvements that I've seen. I saw a hilarious but also frustrating video on the bots earlier today on Reddit, where the bots were driving into each other. So I want to make sure that we've got all that before I send off something that could seem like, you know, I'm being vain asking for a commander of myself. It's not like that. I want to just make sure that we've got like a good... Game's in a good spot. Okay, let's have some fun now with a MintoVimto Commander. The game's in a great spot. It's doing really good. I want to just nudge it along a little bit further for you guys. Sinster, how we doing, man? The MintoVimto Commander whose mustache adds spaced armor. It'd be so funny if we could get like a unique perk or something like that. That'd be so funny. I'm glad you guys like my mustache though. I just do it as a joke for you guys. I know it looks silly, you know, and I just like to make you guys smile. So I can make you guys smile by just shaving a bit of hair and no worries. If you have a Minto tank, what tank would it be? What would be the Minto tank? Challenger 3, that's what it'd be. I'm gonna have to shotgun this guy. I feel bad, but you are a bot after all. Send this tank to me. Well, you got a chance of winning it. And Garfield, you're not allowed to enter. You're not allowed, you barred from entering this one. That was hilarious on Friday, wasn't it? That was so funny. That was one of the funniest things that have happened on this stream. I don't know why they can't see me. Oof. Tog 2 Minto tank. Yeah, I'd go for a Tog 2 Minto tank, even though I don't really like the Tog 2. Damn. Don't know if we can pull this off, guys. Wah wah. Stingray took us out. Interesting. Rigged. Gonna be rigged. So we got some. I saw the rumors from you guys. You're so clever. You are so clever. You saw in a screenshot that there was more tanks on the German tech tree than there currently is. You guys are so smart. We can't get anything past you guys. We'll see what happens in the next few weeks. All right. Not sure if you're in Brute Bullet. Well, you can try again. So all you got to do is hashtag insider information in the chat. And hopefully it sends you a message. How's he doing, Hellcat? All right. Next game, show them the reverse speed. Is it quick going backwards? Let's have a look. Is the reverse speed like ridiculous or something? Oh wow! It goes exactly as fast as it goes backwards as it goes forwards. It did seem like it was going really fast there. So obviously, yeah, it's rapid going backwards as well. That's smart. Is that a historical thing? Because it was, you know, it's like the 60s, 70s when it's being designed. There's still kind of that, the Cold War's going on. You're probably going to be fighting a, you know, a withdrawing battle if you end up in a fight on the Western Front, like with the Eastern Alliance, let's just say. Are you going to be fighting on the back foot? Is that why it goes faster backwards? Interesting. All right, let's try. So we've seen the summer, and I think we've seen the desert in battle. Let's see if we can get the. We briefly saw the winter as well, but we didn't really get much of a. So let's try the winter one again. Try and find a nice map for that. It's been a while since I've actually like played. I've been so busy working that I've not been able to play as much recently. So hopefully once we've got Extra Life finished up, I should be able to play with you guys a little bit more. But I'm really missing playing at the moment. I've not been able to play for a long time. Rich GTR just recently spoke about the Mercs, but I don't have an exact date. They're hoping, I believe, to get them done to the end of the year. But I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's a concrete ETA or it's just a rough guess. We're close, we must be close now, surely. But going back to what was said on Friday, it seems that in the next few months they're hoping for it. But you might just want to go back and watch the stream on Friday, see what was said, have a look at the recap notes, and that's your best bet for that. Let's see how fast this thing does go backwards. Let's go fast backwards. That's great. Turns really quick as well. That's great. That's super useful, because you find yourself, if you're in a lot of trouble and you're trying to get out of somewhere fast, you turn around and expose your armor at the back, and this allows you to creep backwards without doing that. So that's great. Why only 3 skins? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe there was 4 and 1 wasn't able to be finished in time, or maybe there was always just going to be 3. That is a great question for Pain God on Friday. So let's see if he's able to offer some context on that for us. Good shot. Oh wow, this capture point is right in front of me here. I've got to be careful. Oh, hello. my friends shoot at you. What are the next maps in development? That is another good question for Pain God, actually. I don't know what's being worked on right now. So if you're around on Friday, we might be able to ask about that. What would you like to see? You know, if you could get 3, maybe 4 maps, let me know in the chat, guys, what you think. And, you know, if I'm sure we have made a decision, you know, on what maps that we're working on, and I imagine that the team's working on them as we speak. However, if they haven't and they would still like some feedback, let us know in the chat, because we got me and Modern Carl out here. We got a bunch of ambassadors here. You know, we can use this as feedback to see what you guys would like to have next. So let me know in the chat. Or, you know, are we nearly there? Do we need a Cold War map as well? Do we need 3 revamped maps and maybe a new map? Or maybe that's a bit too much to ask with a new one. Maybe we need, you know, maybe we need, you know, 2 for World War II to be revamped, and then one new one for Cold War, perhaps. That would help definitely with making sure that there's enough maps for World War II to have that really good map rotation, like Pain God spoke about. But yeah, let me know in the chat. I always watch the streams back for feedback, so let me know. Guy's gonna get me here. Come on, show me the side. Down. Go out with a ram. Alright. And thanks guys for sharing that feedback with me as well. I really appreciate it. Is it true that Sinster is the most requested name for a map area name? Asking for a friend. If it was up to me. If it was up to me, I'd do a few things. It'd be really funny to put like Wes Wheezy on the T22 medium somewhere if possible, because he advocated to get that adjusted for so long. I'd love to see all of our volunteers get some kind of, you know, place in game. You guys do a lot for us. Any plans for doing premium skins for top era 3 tanks, M1A2? I did pass on some feedback actually for the M1 line for some skins, but I don't know. It's out of my realm of decision making, unfortunately. But I've passed it on, so definitely know that we would like to see some skins for that area. And there you go, there's Hellcat. T72BU does have skin. Gotta hydrate. It's so warm in here. That's so funny, Daggerbuster. When I read that first, how far are you guys from horns for tanks? I was like, this guy wants horns on tanks, like horns. Why would that be an improvement? You mean like an actual honk honk? I don't know if we're anywhere with it, honestly. I can put in a ticket for it and ask at the least. So I shall do that. All right. Any word on the next Reforge line? So let me see if I can get some insight for you guys here. So it should be coming next week, as I've got water all over my face. Let's have a look here. So we're on the 4th of October. You should we might be able to go into it on stream on Friday, and it looks like you'll find out for sure next week. So let me see if I can convince Payne on Friday, see if we can reveal what's going to be released. We generally do on Friday, don't we? We generally do you know, a special reveal for you guys. You come to the streams, you want to know the next scoop, so I'm sure we should be able to do that on Friday for you guys. And then the article should be followed by that. Generally it's on Mondays. So all right. Not a map suggestion, but can we get some of the winter maps as summer and vice versa? You're talking kind of about weather variants, because weather variants is something that's kind of taken a step back this year, because the team's been working on getting them, just the maps revamped in general. So maybe we're close to going back to that. That's something we should talk to BAM about. So we'll try and do a map stream for next time around. We didn't do one this time around. I'm not too sure why, if I'm honest. They're generally excellent, but we ended up doing an article this time around. But we'll try and do a map stream for the next batch of maps. Tiba, how you doing? Some new achievements for Cold War. I'm sure we've spoken about something like that. I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm sure that something came up on that recently. But for right now, I will get back to you, as I don't know the answer to that question. I'm sorry. Bob the Butcher, you can keep asking. You can keep asking. I'm not showing you any tech trees, Rad Laddie. You cheeky little sausage. I'm not showing you anything. I know there's stuff there. Alright. You want me to play one more game in the tank? I'll play one more. And then we'll draw our lucky winner. We'll play on a random map this time. Bambus Detka. Hello! Any info on when we can expect the TCM AGS? Full disclosure, I don't know what that is, honestly. I have no idea what that is. If it's a tank, or, you know, some kind of armored vehicle, a wheeled vehicle, or something like that, we'll have to wait and see. I don't have the power to disclose that information. How many of us need to beg for MOE system to be reverted? You don't have to beg. I've already done it for you. I've passed on the information. I've seen all of your posts. I've seen them for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And I've been passing on that feedback for weeks and weeks and weeks. Today I've been working on getting a ticket together for it, just to kind of show how important it is to the players, how important it is to you guys, and I passed that on today. Like I said in the Ask the Team question, I can't promise that, you know, that'll come of anything, but I have passed on that I'm losing where I am here because it's something I believe in really strongly for you guys, but you know, I've passed on that it's important to the players. You guys understand that the calculation wasn't correct, but you don't really care about that. You just want it to be fair, and it was already difficult enough. Is what I'm learning from you guys. So, whoa! Look at all these bots just killing themselves. That's an interesting one. I will be probably sending that on after this. But yeah, Hellcat, I understand. I got you guys. We'll see how it goes. Whoa. Oh no, I don't want none of that. No thank you, sir. I don't want any of that. But I'll send you one back. How about that? We're going to get more missions where we can earn emblems and inscriptions. This kind of has been something that I believe has been like a work in progress for a bit. I believe there's something eventually... Oh. I believe there's something eventually coming for Cold War with regards to that. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm sorry I don't have an answer on that right this moment. Good question for Pain God though. He might have a little bit more information on that. Kind of like gives like a little bit more credence to these streams. They kind of go hand in hand together really. We do the previews and a Q&A on Friday, and then first look and a Q&A on Monday. There's questions that I can answer today which we can't answer on Fridays, and there's questions that we can answer on Fridays that I can't answer today. They kind of just go hand in hand together. Oh, you're lying. Idiot. Oh, damn. That was disappointing. Anything about smoothing the new camera out? I've noticed it gets a bit stuttery. You might want to message me about that because I'm not aware of anything with regards to that. Sorry. My favourite bot there, Shiat. What is this? Gemma? Gemma's got that perk where you don't die. I lied. That was overkill, but oh well. Oh, come on. Are there CC Easter eggs on all maps or just the 4 new additions that got added? Honestly, I'm not even sure where the... And I don't think it's just CCs as well. I think it's any volunteers that have been around for a long time and have kind of, you know, got to a level where we feel like it's important to recognize them. I was aware that it was going to be a thing. I was let known that it was going to be a thing, but I don't actually know where or if it's just on the 4 new maps or if it's on all of the maps. I think it's perhaps just the new maps and maybe, you know, maps going forward. But I think it's a nice thing to do, you know. Oh, thanks Hellcat. So it was this was taken out last Tuesday. That's good. Very good. All right, we're getting close. It was an unreleased tank that got me, was it? Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any unreleased ones on here. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one that we were talking about before. I'll have to think. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna have to do some research. That one might have evaded me actually. Map list for me in Discord. Thank you, KB. Thank you. And I'm super proud of you as well for other things. Well done. Very well done. I'm not showing you Stuka. Not doing it. No sneak peeks. Well, I didn't even see what damage I got. I wasn't even paying attention. It's so hard to fight a war and answer questions. You know, the war here. Playing a war game. It's serious. All right, guys. We're at the end of our stream. Okie dokie. There's a bunch of you guys that don't follow us, and you guys win things every now and again. You should follow us. You know, give us a cheeky follow. We do 2 streams a week, and we have this quality time together where we can, you know, get on the same page as each other. So, you know, if you like you like the streams, and you like, you know, being able to access, you know, me like this and Paying God on Fridays, you know, show us some support. Give us a cheeky follow. It's rigged. We're early, Gabrielle. We're early, but it's about to be rigged because it's that time again. Last chance. Hashtag insider information with your gamer tag, with what console you play, or I will redraw. I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't make me do it. And if you're following, that would be real nice as well. You don't have to follow, it's up to you. Whoops, there's Brandon there. Isn't it weird how this looks? It blends in. Oh, we got a winner and it's rigged. Oh, rigged. Watson CZ, congratulations again. I love it when you see, you know, a great member of the community winning a tank. You know, someone you see all the time asking questions, active pretty much everywhere I look, I think. Watson, congrats. Very well done. Great stuff. So you've won this MBT 70 and all the skins, all three of them, as per Pain God's directions on Friday. Very good job. GG's. Rigged. Imagine if it was Garfield again. That would have been hilarious. All right, guys. It's you next. It's you next. Sally, it's you next. All right, guys. So got a big week ahead of me here. I'm continuing with the extra life planning. So I'm really a little bit busy in the background. However, you know, I'm always here if you guys need me. Make use of Discord. Get stuck in there. Ask those questions. Pass those suggestions on. You know, hit up Reddit. Go and join the Reddit community. You know, take part in the forums. But yeah, other than that, you know, you guys are great. We're doing some great things as a community. I'm really proud of you all. And yeah, I will see you all on Friday for another first look and giveaway. And hopefully we can look at the balances as well and catch up with a bunch of the things that we said that we would the other day. Okay. All right, folks. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Enjoy the update tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead and raid Goliath Games TV, the only CC online. All right, guys. Ciao.